Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Took a little bit of a break, but our conclusion for the TSCC Spring 2024 is finally upon us. It is the grand final subdivision number one, and joining me, Pastor, once more. What do we have in store, man? What do we have in store for our
Well,
viewers?
we have Norway versus Germany. This is a rematch. This happened in the upper bracket final yesterday, and it was a 3-0 thumping by Norway, which
Yeah,
no one really had predicted. And,
no,
you know,
literally.
Germany, they got their own map pick wrong, and they really paid the consequences of it. However, this is a best of 7, so the same mistake can't happen again. One wrong map pick at the start isn't going to ruin everything for them. And maybe they've learned from their mistakes. We'll find out. Let's have a quick look at the picks and bans.
Yeah,
To see
good. Sounds
what they
good.
have gone for.
Because
So,
obviously we have more picks and more bans, right? It's a best of 7. Norway having that additional ban as well. Um, but yeah, just going through it, right? Seed 1 versus Seed 3. Germany saying, hey, let's not play 9 and let's not play 15. I think that's all right. Fair. Norway, on the other hand, saying, hey, 23. No, thank you. We've seen Germany not played too much 23 to be fair, but you know, I like it. 25 also being taken out of the running, and then 7 as well. So what are
yeah.
we left with them?
None of those strike me as maps that Germany were particularly strong on. Off the top of my head, it might just be maps that Norway really, really don't want to
Yeah.
play. So in terms of picks, the first pick is 19 from Norway, which I am
Which
really trying to jog my memory on. Gonna
that
hear me
is
go, oh,
Rally
that
Ice.
one.
Rally Ice.
Oh,
Yeah,
of
Rally
course,
Ice.
yes, that one. That's a strange little track.
Yeah,
Very
definitely.
deliberate pick there. Next up, we have 18, which is not a map I have seen yet. Far closer to a traditional cop map, though. Other than the wood section at the end, which is
Yeah,
complete
yeah.
madness.
The wood is questionable.
That's very polite of you. Yeah.
Sure.
Next up, we have 20, picked by Germany. That is the wet wood track, so another very specific map. I wonder if that's
Yeah.
one Germany have particularly been practicing on. We've seen a few teams really, really thrive on there.
Oh,
We saw it
definitely.
in the Div 2 final, for instance. Uh, Fourth pick is from Norway, which is 12. So we've seen that one quite a bit. It's a reactor penalty. And
Yeah. It's grassy
yeah,
reactor penalty. Yeah.
if I remember correctly, I think Germany kind of struggled against the Netherlands on it.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
remembering right.
Netherlands definitely was dominating on 12. There was really
So
no contest in that regard, but I suppose Norway is feeling the same way, right? Ready to tackle on those grassy plains, those grassy hills of 12. Curious to see if that'll pay off in their favor. And normally that
yeah,
would be our picks, right? But we got a couple more with
we
Germany
do.
actually going
They're picking 10.
into 10, which
10.
I last
Brave.
time around
Didn't go well.
no
Last time, I would
no
argue that their 10 pick as pick number 1 cost them the entire match. So
yeah
it's brave, especially, Andy Baguette looked so good on it. He was able to take fight Giuliano.
oh
Unless
yeah.
Giuliano has really upped his consistency and the rest of it, the rest of the team is there, it
Hmm.
it strikes me as a bit risky. We have 8
Yeah,
as the final Norway pick.
some
A
rally
map that
dirt.
basically comes down to one very tricky
Yeah.
rally dirt turn, as we
Yep.
saw in Finland versus South Africa earlier. And then the
Yeah,
random map
exactly.
is 16.
Yeah, so we that 12-16 combination that the Netherlands was employing somewhat back to us in spirit, but that only if we make it all the way to a map 7, which I mean I'm somewhat hoping for, right? As always,
Oh, it would be good.
I thrive in having finals go down to the wire,
I'm going to cut you
but
off because we're starting.
we're there. We're there. We are off. Look at that grand finals. Norway versus Germany. Norway's first shot at becoming TSCC champions, and Germany looking to defend the title. Not just defend the title, be the first one to get the two-time victory in a row, and the first team, country in particular, to have 3 titles in general. Um, Good start so far from Germany. So
Yeah,
Norway
it's a
a
Norway
little bit
thematic.
struggling. It's not what they were looking for, what they were hoping for. We see the cut in between the trees happening there as well, so no big differences happening in terms of position. And Dumley kind of left to his own devices there, while Sinks and Andy Baguette, unfortunately, missing in action for that round.
Yeah, not the start that Norway would have wanted on their own map pick. They didn't look anything special, to be honest, but, you know, there may have been some mistake, and we'll see whether they warm up into it.
Yeah, just a bit of a bad start, right? It's first round. Perhaps players need to just get back into the groove a little bit more. This one is looking a lot better for
Oh,
Norway, though.
it
They were
definitely is.
in
Big
sync.
mistake from Mana.
Yeah, that's already putting Germany in a deficit. With this time around, Dreams being carried forward with the Norwegian squad here. And while he does get a nice first place with a 31.6, this time the rest of the Germany squad lacking in the same pace. So 1-1.
Indeed, kind of two quite opposite rounds there.
Definitely, yeah.
And really get a good chance to compare the actual pace between them. So we might get a better idea of this, because we had one where all the Norwegians crashed and one where most of the Germans crashed. So we'll see whether we can actually get a cleaner round this time around. Mana going a little high there, but not too far off. But we see Dumley, Sinks, and Andy all at the front. All looking good. Keck Dreams away. Dumley. Oh, I thought Dumley was fully dead there. Managed to save it.
Will it be enough?
Really hard to keep track of what's going on, but that does just go the way of Norway. Incredibly
Great
tight
round.
there. Dreams beating Sinks by 100. You know, Andy only getting his win by a 10th. These are fine margins, especially on a rally track where typically I see margins be a little bit larger.
Yeah, it does look like the ice, honestly, is treating both teams quite well if they are driving without mistakes. Unfortunately, Dunley does slide out, but a slide out there from Dreams as well. So I suppose to a 2v2 we go, but Purple a bit too far away from Mana to really reinforce him. Gonna have to come down to Mana, pick up the first place here if this is going to be a Germany round. It's coming down to the wire, and Mana does manage to nab that first place, and with Dreams coming in 5th, that is going to be enough for Germany to
won him
counter
around.
back. Yeah.
If he hadn't got that snipe on Sinks, a very, very close snipe, yeah, that definitely would have gone the way of Norway. So
quite essential.
Very good performance there from Mana.
Yeah, so once again, back into the fold. Great map so far. Not quite sure if Norway is quite as happy with the way this is going. Early mistake, though, there from Germany, though. Purple crashing into one of the walls, in Norway in formation through that slide. It seems to be that turn in particular is where most mistakes tend to occur, right? Players sliding too far out, not getting the angle correctly. Oh, but right there at the end, Andy actually sliding out. Fortunately, Dumley and Sinks are right there. Dreams does pick up the 3rd place, but Andy still ahead of Mana. Will be able to get around for Norway there. But hard-fought rounds thus far. 3-2, and this 19 map is definitely taking us for a bit of a spin compared to previous time seeing this track.
Yeah, this has often been a map where like one team has dominated, but this is so close. I don't know who's going to take the map. I would say slightly in favour of Norway, but I'm probably only saying that because they're 1 point ahead right now. Although through this turn, they are so much faster. The 3 of them just, you know, it'll be quite a mixed bag coming out of it, and then it's just a wall of blue. As soon as they emerge, they seem to struggle slightly on this turn, but if they've got the gap big enough, then they can still ace.
Oh, look at that. 0.5s from all players.
3.5s. Wow, what a run from there.
Great synergy.
Yeah, Germany didn't even get a look in, and now, despite the wobbly start, Norway are only 1 round away from wrapping up their first map pick.
yeah, if this is the pace that they can put down, then it seems like they have the upper hand by a great margin. It's just this first downhill slide is usually fine. It's the second one where they thrive, and we see Sinks and Andy this time around getting that down quite nicely. Dumley not as close by as usual, but Dreams now starting to invade into that top tree. Won't be quite enough if Mana and Purple aren't there to fully reinforce. And Mana sliding out as well at the end of Dumley shooting forward to reinforce an ace from Norway. And it's going to be 1-0. Taking their map. And we'll be moving on to 18 to see if Germany will be able to counter them on their own map pick. But a good first map to get us started off here.
Yeah, indeed. That was that looked a lot closer at the start, and then very much went the way of Norway. After they seemed to get into a rhythm where they got consistent and they got some better pace, yeah, it was looking a lot better for them.
Definitely. So now into 18 we go. Not 20 just yet. We will be going to 20, but as usual, some things need to happen. Swap to the right map, stuff like that. But yeah, do see 18 on the board. Just taking a quick look at the times in general as well. It does look like there's a couple of top 100 times on the Norwegian side, specifically from Andy and Sinks. But Germany does seem to be the faster of the teams, with a 22nd place from Purple in this case, and Dreams and Mana also quite fast. 37th and 97th, with average pace is about 0.7 actually between the players. So that is quite impressive on a track like this. I think this is the most full speed track out there for this campaign, as much as there are no full speed tracks in this. It's speedy. It's full speedy. We'll call it that, because there are drifts.
Yeah, it's definitely the closest so far.
Yeah. Look at that. Well, this is the new scene you were telling me about, huh?
Yep.
Like it. All right. It's pretty cool. Working on that production.
Yeah, it's definitely when you should be doing it, just before the grand final.
Oh yeah, no, that's exactly when I deploy everything, right? What do you mean?
Exactly,
oh, it's almost the weekend. Deploy everything. That's fine. What could go wrong?
Yeah, surely nothing will break.
Mm-hmm.
Easy behaving itself for now.
But yeah, into 18, Germany wanting to pick up a map of win against Norway. I don't think Germany and Norway faced each other during Swiss. I want to say.
I'm not sure.
Because, I mean, I could technically make the claim that so far Germany hasn't beaten Norway in a singular map at all up to this point. But I feel like that's pushing it.
It's not wrong. It's three map picks versus one. You're gonna make me
yeah.
Gonna make me bring up the Swiss information.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I'm just curious to see which one of the German players will be coming out. I do see Giuliano.
Okay.
I saw him real quickly in splits, but oh yeah, no, there he is. He is in fact in splits, but I doubt that he will be coming out for this one. Still has a good time here, right? But we'll see. Perhaps one of the players not feeling as confident, but does look like we are live. And there is Giuliano. So Purple Dreams and Giuliano will be coming out.
Yeah, if you want me to quickly smash your dreams in terms of that fun stat, it's completely incorrect, because Germany played Norway in the Swiss and beat them 3-0.
Well, there you go. See?
Yeah,
I felt like there was something. Yeah.
They 3-0'd each other every time. Madness.
Well, there you go.
This map is looking pretty good.
If you're a Germany fan, definitely.
The three of them flying in complete formation.
Yeah, and now into the wood section.
God, that's gone wrong. That's gone horribly wrong.
And that may actually cause them to
gone
lose.
So wrong.
Oh
my God.
No. The horror.
Well, it's not what they would have been aiming for
bloodshed.
at all. Yeah,
that's oops.
Yeah, oops is one word.
That's what I call an oopsie, a bit of a yikers, a bit of a oops a daisy moment right there, where Germany was out in full force and clearly in the lead. It was that final turn on the wood that caused all that chaos to occur and Norway to come out on top for a singular round. But that is 18, right? That is what you have to accept if you pick into 18. You have to be conscious, be aware of that ending and how much of an impact that could have on your run. For the time being, though, with the second round underway, it is Germany who threw most of the track are in the lead. So let's see if this time around they have a good wood ending.
Oh, Dunley didn't.
Nope.
Did anyone? Oh, boy, what am I watching?
No, it's a bloodbath.
Oh dear. Oh dearie me. That's not gone well at all.
This time it will be an ace for Germany. Bit more what I expected from previous round, but they all get to turn around nicely. All driving .4s right there, which definitely is a nice time to get. We can't expect faster, but we'll see if that will come our way. As we are off, once again, Germany taking an early lead right there from the get-go. Andy and Sinks trying to get into the mix right there, though Andy is a bit too far away to really get, at least for that first place, looking to challenge any of the other players.
Oh,
and joins his teammate Sinks through that turn right there. Beautiful stuff. Had to get the drift. Ooh, Giuliano was very close to crashing there. Didn't catch it, but Purple somewhat left to his own devices right now, missing the rest of his team, actually. And in the back, didn't catch it. We had a crash happen from one of the German players going to get out to the finish line.
Andy and Thinks.
Yeah.
Dunley there to back up. Yes, he is. Just about 2-3-5, and Norway get a point of a board here.
Yeah, Norway, after a couple of rounds that looked somewhat shaky, first one getting away with murder, really. After a horrible crashing action happening on the German side. Second round was more of that, minus the crashing. But yeah, with that, Norway leading 2-1. Not quite sure if they will be able to keep this momentum going. But, I mean, with a map like 18, I would say nothing is impossible, honestly.
Absolutely not. It's almost TM. Oh, what was that dual crash from?
Yeah, that's
Purple and Dreams. Both doing it. I was gonna say it almost feels like the old school TMGL tracks in that you can, have your team kind of 1-2 going in to this final section, but nothing is confirmed until you've done the jump.
Yeah.
As Giuliano proves, poor turnaround there, and this is a Norwegian ace. And you could see for the first 90% of the track why Germany picked it, and not really for the last 10%.
Yeah, that's where it kind of comes crumbling down, and for now, 2-point lead in favor of Norway. Every single time, the start, it does seem like Germany is just a bit more efficient in taking these turns, using the booster a bit more to her advantage. Though this time around, somewhat proving me wrong. Thanks, guys. I mean, you've been doing it every single time. I'm sensing a pattern, and they're like, nah, we will break the pattern, break the cycle. But a lot of this track in particular as well, right? There's these, a lot of these drifts are a lot more punishing than they initially seem. Also, entering into these with high speed at the same time does take a lot of negotiating around these turns. For now, though, top three looking at 1 and 2, both German names, Giuliano and Purple, going through that hairpin turn, and Purple gets a nice turn around into it. Yeah, was quite close to it, but didn't make it early enough onto the boosters, and Purple will nab himself a first place. Giuliano right behind. So Germany counters back, tries to get a grip back onto their map, but still have a little bit to go to do just that.
Yeah. It would be very opportunistic of Norway to be able to pick up a win here. And despite being ahead, the pace from Germany has looked better for the most part, but it could well happen. Just a few more German crashes. And this could very much go the way of Norway. Oh,
Ooh.
crashes like that.
Oh.
Giuliano going horribly, horribly wrong there. And we see 3 of the
That
top
is
4
painful.
spots occupied by the Norwegians.
Yeah, just purple there now. Not sure if
Yeah.
he's going to be able to do something about this on his own.
Oh, not really. It's going to be relying on a crash from one of the 3 Norwegian players. That's going to be even more potent with Andy Baguette now leading here. Great turnaround from Purple. It will give him the first place. Andy crashes the line. Thinks does, and so does Dumley. And they move 4-2 up on Germany's map pick. And, whew, surely Germany haven't got the picks wrong again. Or Norway just this good? I can't tell what
That's
it
the
is.
question. That is the question. I mean, so far, despite Germany seemingly initially having that pick on board, right, and it looks like that is the way forward. It's somewhat costing them. Ooh, I'm not sure if we caught it. Purple with a very bad start there,
Yeah,
actually, and
Purple's
so
miles
it's
back. That's
yeah,
not what
that's
they
a
need on this
2v3
round.
right now. And Giuliano, what are these turns? They don't look too
Ugh.
clean. But he makes it
Very
true. He
scary to
makes it
watch.
happen. Yeah. But the situation is looking quite dire for the German squad right now. It's up to Dreams and Giuliano right now to make something happen. Andy, Dumle, and Sinks are ahead, and a crash from
very wide for
Dreams is
Dumley.
gonna... Oh,
That can be the nail in the
cause some
coffin.
issues.
It might well be. What happens at this ending? And he makes it, Sinks makes it. Is Dumley there? No, he's not! But we win anyway.
Oh, Andy barely getting past Giuliano at the end there. Look at that. Six
I wish
thousandths
I'd
of a
caught
second.
that. When it's 3v3, there's too many things to spectate. I wish I'd caught that overtake, but I was like, where's Dumley? This is going to be what defines
Yeah,
round, and it wasn't. Oh, it's so difficult, but there you have it.
2-0.
2-0, and once
2-0.
again, Norway breaking Germany's first map pick.
Germany just unable to really catch a break here, honestly. It's moving on to 20 now, but I'm very curious if then all of a sudden the wood slides are going to go bad for them. 18 initially, yeah, pretty good. A good pace. Even got the ace in, but from that point on, it was mistake after mistake. The consistency was dropping, and Norway was simply taking advantage of that along the way. So yeah, with that 2-0, and yeah, Norway just getting closer and closer to their first title when it comes to this. I'm curious to see. I mean, 20 is a very particular map, right? I do wonder if Germany, because of those issues with their consistency, this track in particular is brutal when it comes to maintaining that consistency, as there are so many ways at the speed that these players will be going through the track to fully crash and lose their pace completely. So I wonder if this was the right choice, but I suppose you have to be confident, right? You have to be sure and aware of what the possibilities are, and just accept it and just go for it. Also, I realized something. The title isn't updated. I'll do it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I knew about this all the time.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this map, I mean, any map at this level is going to be very punishing in terms of mistakes, but we've seen it sometimes where if you have a player with really, really incredible pace, we saw it from Epos a few times, I noticed it, where you could make a small mistake, like a small wall touch, and if it only dropped, 2-3 tenths behind, you could make that back up. Now, that's already unlikely in a match of this caliber, but on this track, no chance. You touch the wall once, you are dead, because all your speed just vanishes.
Definitely.
It is.
I want to say it's 07 on steroids.
Yes,
that's my
exactly.
opinion of this track.
Exactly. That's a perfect description of what this one is.
Curious what I'll be feeling. Mario's Dreams and Purple at the moment are warming up, but just taking a quick look at the times from players on 20. Giuliano is 8th. So I'm curious to see if he is, just sitting out on warm-up right now, or if he will be sitting out on this map in particular. But maybe that's just splits. Yeah. But here we go. Warm-up is in. We'll be seeing our players on the line right now. And no, Giuliano is in fact in, joined with Marius and Dreams. So Purple will be taking a backseat for this one. On the side of Norwegian, Dumley, Sinks, and Andy once again come out to represent their country. And unfortunate mistake from Dumley already will mean it's going to be a 2v2, as Marius also lagging behind a bit. We're not warming up still, guys. I swear I'm not casting warm-up.
My bad, man, my bad.
You'll never catch me casting warm-ups. I
Yeah,
won't do it.
my bad.
I'll never do it.
Right, well, first round will be going the way of Germany, mainly because Dumley ended up really far down, about 5 seconds behind. As I said, one mistake on this track, one small mistake will drop you so far back, and that is exactly what happened to Dumley there.
Definitely. Yeah, it's I mean, being a German pick, right, it is to be expected that this is going to be tough for Norway, but they were able to do it once already on 18. They were able to do it during the winners final on 10. So I definitely do not count out Norway here at all, though this start for Giuliano and Dreams is looking phenomenal
big mistake
until
from
they land
Giuliano.
onto the grass. Onto the wood, sorry, grass, wood,
I mean,
whatever.
Slow, but Dreams and Sinks so close here. Who's going to take that? It will be Sinks by the tiniest margin. Not that it really decided round, because with Andy third and Dumley fourth, this round was always going the way of Norway.
Let me just help out the chatters with the map order. I feel like it's going to be tricky to
do that
and I'll pin it as well.
Yeah. Perfect.
Boom, check it out. And then I can pin it. Whoa. There you go.
Nice. Incredible stuff. This is a pinnacle of technology. Oh, that isn't. Dreams goes absolutely flying there. Marius is behind, and it is Andy, Dumley, and Sinks just coasting to the finish now. Very, very little to do for them.
Yeah, it's a bit of a massacre, honestly, here, and yeah, just a 34-8 to clean house there from Sinks, Andy, Baguette, and Dumley following suit with 35s of their own. And yeah, once again, Norway finding themselves leading on a map pick of Germany. Last time around, we saw them take it 5-2. And it's really just, this is what I meant when I said, hey, on 18, Germany is looking somewhat, you know, having trouble with their consistency. 20 is so important when it comes to that. And so far, honestly, it's not been doing them any favors.
No, it is a map where consistency matters more than almost any other map in the whole campaign. Although this time round, they have Dreams and Giuliano at the front, and Andy Baguette gets to overtake both of them.
Andy has, he doesn't care about these things like leads.
It's going to be 1-4-5. Marius isn't there, unfortunately. And there you go, another point for Norway. And Germany really need to get in a rhythm here soon.
And Andy drove PB.
Wow.
He drove PB.
That's that, 0.5? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, if there's ever a time to drive PB pace, then this is
Grand
the
final.
time. Yeah. I feel like that is the way forward. That is how you're gonna win. That's how you're gonna beat reigning champ Germany. It's hard to watch.
Oh, Dreams goes flying off, and it's just these three. They just don't make mistakes. They're so few and far between. I'm not trying to cast a curse him right now.
No.
I
mean, Andy having some issues, but even then.
And it's even more impressive that, you know, this whole playoffs has been done with just the three of them. We see Mukduk joining, and Tefs is there as well. We do have other players who I'm guessing are specialists in certain maps, but they just haven't needed them. This team of three have been dismantling everyone.
Yeah, in that sense, it's just a very, very strong lineup coming in from Norway for this one. Very much giving Germany a run for their money. Giuliano was also out, so only Dreams in the mix at the moment. But yeah, the Norwegian squad is just a bit too close to one another to really be a bit of a threat, even if he is there to overtake Sinks. There's still Andy and Dumley right behind to cover, to make sure to get the points in the pocket. Sinks still beats Dream to the line. And that 5-2 that I was expecting, hoping for Germany not to happen, well, don't worry, guys. It was a 5-1. 3-0 Norway. Is Norway actually gonna do it? 4-0. We move on to their map pick 12, and we have seen 12 be so one-sided in every match so far. I am very worried for Germany right now. They
Yeah.
won't even get the chance to play 10 if this is the way it's going.
Yeah, it's baffling. This is not the map we're meant to be loaded onto.
No, we're not playing 20.
Traditions, traditions. Loading onto the wrong map. It's for classic.
Yay, winners! Look at that. Woo! Everyone on
Bro, everyone on 0
stage.
points.
Name diff. I don't know if it's name diff actually for the podium spots. I don't think so. Maybe times PB.
Yeah, I thought it was PB, which I don't know what it does,
Yeah.
but it's just a whole bunch of zeros because no one's actually driven it.
No, exactly.
But yeah, you know.
Maybe joint server. Maybe it's that.
Exactly. Well, we have warm up here. Look, I've put the warm up graphic on, and with any luck, I'll remember to take it
Hey.
off.
Well, I believe. Surely this time it will go the way. But yeah, no, into 12 Norwegian pick into these grassy hills that we have seen be quite treacherous, actually. So, yeah, Norway at this point in time defying each and every one's predictions. No one thought it would be Norway to possibly win this TSCC. Everybody had Germany and Netherlands. Well, Netherlands already got eliminated by Germany. Germany right now is on the brink of defeat. The reverse sweep is necessary, is needed, and they'd have to do it not just on 12, they'd have to do it on 10, then 8, and then our random map 16, which usually I feel like is the other way around, right? We're asking the team playing against Germany to, make that tall order happen. But now it is Germany in that position and Norway fully in control of the match, playing not just for match points here with a 3-0 lead. They're doing it on their own map in that regard, which
Yeah,
I mean, the winners final was already unpredictable and unexpected. And now we're here, almost 4-0. Really?
Yeah, I mean, I thought 3-0, maybe that probably only happened because, you know, they won on Germany's map pick, and due to the format of the best of 5, you know.
Yeah.
That means that was Germany's
It so
only
happens.
pick as the upper seed before Norway won. This time, Germany's had 2 picks, and they've lost on both of them. So,
Yeah, and
there's
quite handily as well.
Yeah, but you couldn't wish for this to be going any better if you're a fan of Norway.
No, I think in that sense, Norway, I have seen the fans, Norway, in chat, very happy to see them cheering along and enjoying the match. I haven't seen that many German fans, but I know they are out there. So I saw a couple going for the Reese for a sweep copiums, though. Palabara, I see you. Let's hope for your sake that will be the case. But as we kick things
It's a bad
off,
start. Keck Dreams immediately into the wall, in the warm-up, because I forgot to change the graphic again. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, this is not looking good.
Not looking good at all.
Oof, purple mana, really just having to do... Well, what is there they can do? There's not a lot they can do at this point, only hoping for a mistake, and that is not coming.
Yeah, 2 little map left. And, yeah, all of them straight in for 39s.
0.6, look at
not
that.
a single 39 from Germany so far. This is looking pretty cool.
Yeah, no, this is... everything Germany was hoping not to get to. Perhaps this was, the idea was, we'll win our picks and we'll accept the fact that they picked 12, right? I haven't looked at the times. I don't feel like looking at the times because, I don't want to ruin anyone's copium at this point. But yeah, Germany just has to somehow pick up the pace, find the space in between the lines and get past the Norwegian squad. At the moment, though, Dreamson.
Oh,
Oh,
Dream
never mind.
crashes.
Oh, but we see another crash as well from Dunley, and it's left with a 2v2, actually, though in favor of Norway.
Yeah, the gap to think that's so far in front. About 3 attempts for Purple would need to make up, and I don't think it's going to happen. In fact, we have Andy Baguette right on the tail. It's going to be so close.
Oh,
And by 6,000, he stays behind. The scared color purple. And that was actually round defining with Dunley fully at back. You know, that 6,000s gave Norway the round. Germany can't seem to catch a break here at all.
No. No, they're very much left to just fend for scraps at the moment, and somehow Norway is just like keeping them away at every step of the way. Once again, great start from Norway here, picking up the lead initially. We see Dreams and Purple in the mix right now, but still favorable for the Norwegian squad. And with Purple actually lagging behind a little bit, this is turning into a bit of a massacre now.
Yeah, once again, we're coming into his final section. Purple crashes into the tree for good measure. And the 3 of them flying in perfect formation. That
0.7s.
all 0.7 separated by half a 10 for sheer consistency.
Like, I wish I could make this more exciting. I wish I could make this more thrilling. But at this point in time, it just seems like Norway has it. If this is the pace they're driving, if they're driving 0.7s in sync, how do you beat that? What is the answer to that? Now, last time I asked that, it turns out you just win.
Whatever Purple just did.
No. No.
Oh, yeah. What Kick Dreams is doing is a good sign, though. He's keeping with him through the
That's
section.
good.
Andy Baguette losing a bit of speed, and he dodges. Yeah, you could tell that to try and match the pace of Norway. Germany are having to push so hard, they're hitting into any wall remotely close to the track. They're just trying to go so wide, take so much speed, and they just can't do it consistently. Things are dumb late, 0.7, 0.8. It's just too much. It's just too much for Germany.
All Sinks is doing, by the way, is driving 0.7s. He's driven a 0.6, and other than that, it's been 0.7, 0.7, 0.7.
Well,
they just can't beat the pace.
The whole Norwegian team, this trio, has been absolutely exceptional. But on this map, it's Sinks who's shining.
Yeah, he's doing a phenomenal job. He's, I mean, this round in particular, just a little bit slower, right? Not at the top this time around, but we've seen the second half be absolutely phenomenal. Dreams and Purple wanting to get in front. Dreams with a very awkward landing there.
Dreams crashes.
Sinks in the lead, and this is going to be it. I think we're about to crown our new champion. And Germany, once again, second place. Once again, missing out on the title. And it's going to be Norway winning this 10th edition of the TSCC, the Spring 2024 edition. Congratulations to you all. And just a great, great performance, honestly, where everybody thought it was going to be Germany or Netherlands. They were all wrong. It was always Norway.
Yeah, and for good measure, things drove a 0.6 of our final round, just to almost rub it in. Well, that...
I got something to come back to, guys. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a... You know, I thought Norway would win, given how dominant they looked.
Sure.
You know, last time round. Not that. I didn't expect them to go 4-0 up.
Yeah. I definitely, with what we've seen from Germany throughout the tournament, winning every match in the Swiss, right? Getting into top seed, getting that first free bye in the bracket stage, to then basically be outmatched by a couple of guys up north. You know, not only winning, but also just not even allowing Germany a singular map. That's quite honestly impressive, right? I again, nobody expected it. Nobody predicted it. People there was one person saying Norway would be second, and even they were wrong.
Yeah, no, not even the Norwegian players had the confidence to go and put themselves first. I don't know if any of them did the poll, or whether any of them were expecting this, but Yeah, it's great to see another winner crowned. It'll never cease to amaze me how many different winners we've had. This is our, 10th
Right.
edition of TSCC, as you've said
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
few times. And that's our 8th different winner. We've had 2 duplicate titles, 2 for Denmark, 2
Yeah.
for Germany, and then everything else we've had a different winner. And it's amazing to add those 3. That trio of Dumley, Sinks, and Andy Baguette, just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I'm sure from coming in from Tefs and from Muck Duck. I haven't seen Muck Duck drive at all, unfortunately, but I hope this, despite not being able to play as many maps as your fellow teammates, I obviously need to enjoy the victory, right? I'm sure they are ecstatic
They're not going to
about the
complain too
fact that they
much.
were able to win as in such a big margin as they did. So yeah, congratulations to them, and yeah, thank you all for waiting. Obviously, um, some issues in terms of scheduling and whatnot caused us to go with this match a bit later than usual. I see test coaching.
Oh, you're a
Good,
coach.
good,
Yep.
good, good.
Well, you were an exceptional coach then. That is one of
Well, there
most.
you go.
That's that alongside Germany last time are probably the 2 most dominant TSCC teams I've ever seen. And Germany also won their final last time with a 4-0 scoreline. It has happened
Oh,
before.
there
That's
you
the
go.
only other time I can think of off the top of my head. So, yeah, but absolutely stunning stuff from Norway. Shocked everyone, and yeah, this is why I love TSCC. You can have all this seeding, all this data, all these predictions,
Yeah, yeah.
and one team can just show up on the day and wipe the floor with everyone.
Simple as
And
that. Simple as that.
that's what Norway have done. So,
Ah,
I'm going to give a massive thanks to a few people who made this possible. Firstly, Idle. Idle has done so much work behind the
oh
scenes,
yeah.
admitting, organizing everything. He's arranged a huge part of the event, and he played in it and got to top 4. Absolute
Honestly,
madness.
impressive. Yeah, yeah. Very
Yeah.
impressive.
Um, we've also had Yokosto and Chris, I believe, helping with data entry. So great. You know, huge thanks to them and anyone else who I have missed who have been working on it. And yeah, obviously, thanks to you as well, Boney, for joining me.
Thank you
Thank you
for
all
taking
for
care
watching.
of production.
Well,
Fair handshakes all around. Yeah,
yeah, all good. Well, yeah, thank you everyone who played, everyone who joined, and hopefully we will see you in 3 months. New campaign coming out soon. Fingers crossed it's decent. I'd have a desert
We'll
car,
find out.
so we'll see how that goes.
Definitely, yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, just I guess 10 minutes before a cup of the day. I'm sure people are excited for that. So I hope you get some good time, see it into top diff, and if not, hey, it's yeah, you did great.
Yeah.
I think. I hope. We'll find out.
Anyway, thanks everyone for joining us for this grand final and over the course of the last 2 weeks. And we will catch you in the next edition.
Yes. Have a
Bye.
great night, everyone.